Hi guys, we'll be starting in about 5 minutes, so you can call up all of your friends to join the stream.
Hello everyone. Welcome to the Recruitment Talk of IMG. I'm Radhika and here with me I have Rishi and Kimya who will be your presenters today. If you're here, we can assume that you know a bit about IMG or just heard of us in the campus, but just to give you a gist of what you can expect from this presentation, today we'll be covering what is IMG, what work we do, how we do what we do, and how you can be a part of our family. We are a group of tech-savvy students with a shared passion towards software development and design. We develop applications that make the lives of over 8,000 students and faculty members easier. We build solutions that cater to the campus requirements. We create applications making your stay here as smooth as possible. We are responsible for the development and maintenance of internet, intranet, and mobile applications, the website and systems of the institute. As the institute evolves, so does IMG. We are a group of students which cultivates technical innovation and drives the development of software systems and niche applications which empathize with the residents of IIT Roorkee, making the digital stay as seamless as possible. We survive on action and results, getting it done faster, better, and more efficiently, with one goal in mind: simplifying the business of college life. To give you a brief history of how IMG came to where we are today, IMG was formed in year 2001 and we have come a long way since then. As the world suffered due to COVID, every major institution in the world had to adapt to the new online environment, and so did we. We are proud to say that we were successful in ensuring that our work did not suffer, and we kept our pace with online general body meetings, project meetings, and even farewells and parties to ensure that our morale stayed up. We had a humble start in 2001 with a small team of just 6 members. This was a time when internet applications weren't even that prominent, and we made our own Channel I intranet portal. By 2005, we had a notice board application By 2006, we had placement online, and by 2007, we started maintaining the IITR main website. In 2012, we launched Android Notice Board, which ensured that you could view notices instantaneously on your phones and could even be notified when new notices were uploaded. In 2017, we digitized the whole registration process, improved the experience to make sure that the whole process was hassle-free and paperless to a large extent. Today, we have multiple intranet and mobile applications, some of you which you must have experienced already and some you'll get to experience in your later years. For the past few years, we have occupied ourselves with the development of a new Channel I portal and a long list of applications, some of which are listed here. Currently, we are working on exciting new projects such as the IITR website and CMS revamp. You must have seen the new and modern version of the IITR home main page or the complete IITR website right now. We are also venturing into the field of game development and are actively working on a desktop-based multiplayer game for the IITR Janta. We are working on a timetabler, an app that intends to automate the process of timetable generation and management. We are in the process of launching iOS versions for notice board and placement online applications. We also continue adding enhancements to the existing projects and a lot of other secret projects that you'll get to know as you become a part of our group. One of our major projects that we have been occupied with for the past 1.5 year has been the IITR website redesign. And here is a glimpse of what it was all about for us.
So now, uh, let's take a glimpse into the various applications and solutions that we have worked on and are currently working on. We maintain the IITR website. In fact, we have redesigned and redeveloped the IITR website to improve the experience and aesthetic of the website. You might have noticed in the video, but can you guess the number of pages on IITR website? So we'll wait for your answers in the comment section. Okay, so there was apparently some audio issue, so let's restart here. So let's take a glimpse into the various applications and solutions that we have worked on and are currently working on. We maintain the IITR website. In fact, we are redesigning and redeveloping IITR website to improve the experience and aesthetic of the website. You might have noticed in the video, but can you guess the number of pages on IITR website? So we'll wait for your answers in the comment section. So, the correct answer to that question was 9782. That is, ITR website has a whopping 9782 number of pages. Such a large number of pages, but how exactly do we manage such a huge website? So, in comes Chakra. So Chakra is our homegrown content management system, which is used to maintain and update the IITR website. It has been designed and developed entirely by IMG and will be open source very soon. So can any one of you tell us what a content management system exactly is? So let's wait for a minute to see if you can answer that question. So let's get to the answer of this question. So a content management system is an application that is used to manage content, allowing multiple contributors to create, edit, and publish. To sum up, Chakra is our very own WordPress to empathize with the Institute requirements. So, now moving on, let's move on to Channel I. So, we hope that you are familiar with Channel I, which is the internet portal and the lifeline of our campus. It hosts a plethora of applications specifically crafted to make your experience of staying at IITR as seamless as possible. Over the course of your stay at IITR, you're going to visit and utilize Channel I at various points, such as to get notices, showcase your work to the IITR Janta, apply to companies, and even fill your nodules during your final year. Here at IMG, we see a problem, we ideate, we find a solution, and we deliver. If you open the Applications tab on Channel I, you can find some of the awesome web applications that we have worked on. These include Student Profile, an application where you can publish your own web page on the IITR web space. Our Store, a recently launched application which allows you to publish your developed software for the IITR Janta to use. Buy and Sell, an online platform to buy and sell commodities that you no longer use and wish to sell. People Search, an application where you can find people on the basis of not just their enrollment numbers or branch or year, but also based on their interests. Placement and Internship. It is the most used application, and all of you will certainly understand its importance and the convenience it provides when you sit for your internships and placements. R Drive, an in house cloud storage solution by IMG, which gives you 5 gigabytes of space to use for free. You may explore many others, and some of you will join us to build them too. We have also developed various mobile applications to ensure easy access of our applications. We have Android versions of Noticeboard and Placement Online. We also have a game called Tic-Tac-Toe, Sue Tic-Tac-Toe, which is a digital version of Tic-Tac-Toe. And if that is too lame for you, you can play the 9x9 version on this application to display your superior strategic prowess. I don't feel the necessity to introduce this application to you guys, seeing that you guys participated very enthusiastically in Connectable during the whole Valentine week and a few days after. Trust me, as much as you enjoyed using the app, we had an equally fun time ideating, designing, and developing this application. This is the kind of mixture of fun and learning you will experience being a part of the IMG family. Seeing a product that you have worked on for months being used by your friends and peers on the campus is a superior feeling that you can experience being a part of IMG. By this time, you must be wondering about how do we do all this. I would like to call Kemea to answer this question.
The entire process can be divided into three main parts. First, having initial study where we do ideation and research, where we create a pile of ideas. Some are creative projects, some are campus based projects. Then we do feasibility studies. Not every idea from the pile gets executed. So we decide on basic workforce and also on the basis of time availability. Then we do feature listing, where the type of functionalities we want to have in an app are considered. Then we work on design. Once we know the product, it's time to do research for it. Users being our primary focus, we do a lot of user research leading to user journeys and design of flows. When we move to wireframes, we look into pixel size details. Moving on to the development phase, where the cycle starts with coding and implementation phase, which is then followed by a thorough testing phase of softwares. Finally, when the bugs are resolved and the product is ready to launch, we move to the maintenance phase where we actively enhance and maintain the software. Let's talk about a few things that we believe in, our core values. We do more in a day than people do in a month. We worked on huge projects such as Chakra, Connectedil, Omniport, which comprises a lot of work, and we finish these on time too. Deadlines amuse us, and at the same time, we try to respect all the deadlines and complete our work within them. You need you may not know everything, but you must be willing to learn. You need to have an open mind and be open to feedback. And having open mind is most important quality that an IMGN can have. We work hard, but we party harder. We love to party. You definitely are never going to feel like, I'm bored. Let's go through some pictures now. This is our IMG lab. Only one word to describe the lab. It's home. You love it here. Where you'll find someone working on something or even having random pucker sessions all the time. Lab is open all the time, even during 2020. It's open 24/7 all year long. So you can reach us through mail, Facebook, Instagram, or any contact person. You'll always get someone to talk to. Let's take a glimpse of Chapo. We love to celebrate, and our semesters are full of all kinds of chapos. And then we also have annual photo shoot where we do this as a part of memories for our seniors who are graduating, where we all dress up and it's super fun. I mean, look at everyone's faces. Well, in this picture, can you guess where we are? Right, it's our trip to Jaipur. So every year we organize trips to best places in India and we make sure that we celebrate. Well, you must have known that by now. Can you guess the character in top left corner in this picture? Well, every year we throw farewell parties for our beloved seniors, and the challenge is that every one of them has to come in a specific character, so they have to dress up in costumes. And even COVID couldn't stop us from having fun. And last year we did it virtually, which was super fun. Now let's talk about all the accomplishments that our group has collectively accomplished in 20 years of existence. Our alumni are all over the world working for big MNCs like Google, Microsoft, Uber, and Sprinkler, CureFit, helping them to be productive and impactful. Pick any famous company around the world, and you would probably find an IMGN working there. Not only this, our alumni have also founded several successful startups and have been accepted at world renowned universities for their masters and PhDs, research programs, exchange. Then you can find IMGNs in MIT, in KTH, EPFL, ETH, all amazing schools in our world. I'm not sure if you know this or not, but most recent startups are alums. like Pivot or Codingle, got their startups funded by Y Combinator. Not only this, our members have also bagged top positions in various hackathons and competitions around the world. Now, why do you think that our current members and alums are able to pull off such feats? It's mainly because of the leverage that you gain by joining us. For example, in design internships, our members have had internships in Sprinkler, Flipkart, HackerEarth, CureFit, Razorpay. All of these accomplishments are pretty impressive.
So now let's talk about the kind of leverages and perks you get by joining IMG. Every year, our members get selected for prestigious Summer of Code programs and have internships across the globe. Until 2020, IMG has had more than 35 open source program selections. Last year, we had five GSOC selections and two mentors in GSOC. Last year itself, nine of our sophomores had internships in companies including Google, Triomics, Newton School, etc. Uh, IMG gets you started. We get you started early on your development and design journey. When you're with us, you will spend time learning both design and development skills and everything in between. We create products end to end. With us, you would get a complete exposure of how a product is built from scratch and shipped to the end user. You would get to do user research, evaluate designs, define project scopes, analyze tech stack, discuss architecture of your project, and anything else that you want to do. IMG provides one of the best learning environments in the campus. Seniors will always be there around you and for you. You will be in constant touch with people who are exceptionally good at what they do. Your learning will not be limited to development or design because when you are among talented people, random discussions sometimes lead to remarkable learning. We constantly have fun discussions around things, even those not related to software development. Now, one of the most important and dear things, you earn a family. Family is a place where you will find people who will support you no matter what. And at IMG, you will earn this family, forming long lasting bonds and friendships with your fellow IMGs. Trust us when we say this, by the end of your college days at IITR, your time at IMG will be one of the most memorable ones. Okay, so to get you even more excited, our lab is equipped with some of the coolest and latest gadgets such as high performance blade servers, GPUs, and Raspberry Pi, Oculus Rift, smart hardware like Google Daydream, Amazon Echo Plus, and many more IoT tech, graphic tablets, and other designer toolkits. We have licenses and subscriptions to all of the premium software that are required by designers and developers. History gives birth to a lot of myths, and IMG being there for more than 10 years has got associated with a lot of myths. Let's bust some of the myths today. We only recruit CSE students. This meme sums up our reaction to the myth as it is. Trust me on this, we barely see the branch of or the department of the candidate. We have students from EPH, metallurgy, mechanical, PNI, chemical, MSM, EC, and even CSE. So fret not whether you are a student from a circuital or a non-circuital branch. If you have the right aptitude and attitude, you can earn your place at IMG. Now, people think we are only about coding. No, IMG is a product development group. Our focus is around creating usable products for the IITR Janta. Development is only a part of the process. A lot comes before and after it. For example, in each product that we deliver, we put in a considerable amount of effort in creating a seamless user experience for it. And once a product is shipped, we spend time analyzing how people are using our product. And because we are focused around creating product, design holds as much importance for us as development. IMG gets your job. Sorry to burst this bubble, but IMG doesn't get your job, obviously. Although, coincidentally, every year at least one of our members grabs all the four maximum possible offers on day zero. This year, we also have one of our designers recruited at Sprinkler Design. All of our members sitting for the placements get recruited every year. But yes, coincidentally, IMG certainly doesn't guarantee your job. You get the hint, right? Now, IMG hurts your CGPA. As a fresher, this is one of the major concerns that you might have, that being a part of IMG might hamper your academic performance. Now, this myth doesn't hold water when we say we have had many nine pointers among us, even when things were offline. We handle the campus internet. Had you been in the campus, many of you would have sent mails querying about the campus LAN and Wi Fi network to us. Just past trends. We also suffer from similar problems ourselves. Fortunately or unfortunately, we don't handle the campus intranet, although we support the intranet by regularly pushing tons of useful web applications on the IITR network. But when it comes to your physical LAN Wi-Fi issues, IMG mailbox is not the one where you should shoot your email. You need to be a Picasso to enter IMG. There is a common misconception about the design. They think it only involves art, colors, sizes, and fonts. Design at IMG is an analytical work which involves thinking of ways to smoothen the interaction between our in-house applications and you, the IITR Janta. So, for being a designer at IMG, you don't need to be a Picasso, just a great problem solver. Although we won't complain if you are one. How do you get in? Isn't that the question for which you guys are here? Let's wait for a minute or two. So, if you guys want to call your friends, as this is the most important part. Okay. Rishi, can we move on to the next slide? Yeah. For people seeking to be a designer, there are two ways to get into IMG. You must have already checked out the winter design assignment at our recruitment website, the deadline for which was 13th of March. Well, for those who couldn't get their hands on this assignment, fret not. We shall be releasing another short assignment on 15th of March on our website, and the deadline for it will be 20th of March. So make sure you submit those on time. For developers, we had a similar design of winter assignment released, whose deadline was recently extended to 19th March midnight. We'll also be having our recruitment test on 19th March at 6 p.m., which will consist of mostly aptitude, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and programming sections. For those attempting the winter assignment, we would might like to say that you should go for the test also. It will be a pen paper based test, and the developer test instructions are: since you guys will be giving it from your respective places, there are certain instructions for you to follow. for smooth and fair conduction of the test. Firstly, you need to register yourself for the test on the above link before 18th March 11:59. So don't worry, we'll be sharing all of these instructions in a document. You don't need to just scan it right now and uh, register. You can do that later, but make sure that you register yourself before the deadline, else you might not be able to attend the test. After you have registered for the test, you'll be able to receive the recruitment test link and MS Teams video call room details, which you need to join while attempting the test. These details will be intimated to you on your institute email ID by noon of 19th March. Now, let's talk about the proctoring instructions that we require you to follow for fair conduction of test. There are certain proctoring instructions that you must follow, otherwise you will be disqualified from the test. Firstly, the test will be auto-submitted if you exit the full screen mode more than n times. Please don't dare to find out n, else you might regret your decision. If the platform detects that you are running an active VM, then you will be disqualified from the test. We'll get notified about any suspicious events like pop-ups, switching tabs, and based on those snapshots, we might disqualify you from the test. Now, in case of power failure or network downtime, you will be able to restart the test after 5 minutes. For video proctoring, you need to join the MS Teams room, whose details will be sent to you on your institute email ID. You need to place your camera as shown in the screenshots. Your hands and face should be clearly visible. You can only exit the meeting on MS Teams after submitting the test. Since the test is pen paper based, the test link will act as the digital questionnaire only. You need to scan your answer sheets and uh, uh, upload it on the form link that is mentioned on the slide. You'll be given 15 minutes specifically for this. Now, this is a pen paper test, so make sure that you write down your approach, as your marks or the points might not just be on the answer, they'll be on how you approach the question or the problem. So make sure you pen down whatever you think about the problem while solving. And if you have any other queries, you can ask us on our Discord channel. Apart from that, we are also recruiting second year this semester for both design and development. You can check out our recruitment website and submit your portfolios and resumes in the respective places. Thank you. With recruitments, we believe coming together is a beginning, keeping together is progress, working together is success. Don't just work here, shine. Great.
So thanks for joining us in this recruitment talk today, and we hope to see you all in the recruitment tests, as well as to see your assignments in our developer assignments and designer assignments. Thank you.